Time to release the Kraken. Live from Dark Pine Studios is recorded without edits or overdubs. This episode features Alamance County's own Lance Key. We hope you enjoy. If you do, give us a like and a subscribe.
This is a tune's been covered by everybody from Willie Nelson to Steve Earle. It was written originally by Townes Van Zandt, who Steve Earle had a son and he named him after him. He was such good friends. He admired him so much for his writing. And my son picked up on it and started learning to play, and so my grandson's name is Townes. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you safe and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, and your breath is hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Slipped into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on a desert down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dusted Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in cheap hotels. The desert's quiet, Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but say a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say So some years ago I did more than a couple of Jimmy Buffett tunes. I keep a couple around now just for shows, but this has always been one of my favorite songs by Buffett. Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. I've wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. I've watched the men who rowed you switch from sails to steam. In your belly you hold the treasures few have ever seen. Most of them dream. Most of them dream. I've done a bit of smuggling. I've run my share of grass. I've made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away too fast. Never meant to last. Never meant to last. Yes, I am a pirate. 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder. There's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate. Arriving too late. Arriving too late. Been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I've strung out and I've rallied and I've sprung a few leaks. But I gotta stop wishing, gotta go fishing. I'm down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. I go for younger women. I've lived with several a while. Though I ran on my way, they come back one day and still can manage a smile. It just takes a while. It just takes a while. Mother, Mother Ocean, after all these years I found my occupational hazardous. My occupation's just not around. Feel like I've drowned, gonna head uptown. Feel like I've drowned, gonna head uptown. So I've tried my hand at writing lately. I really hope I get better. But since this is an opportunity to put them out there, see what you guys think, y'all let me know. This one, this is one of my last ones I wrote. It's called Bridges. Well, I guess you could say that I burned more bridges than I've ever tried to build. And I've walked away from so many things I couldn't learn how to feel. Like a tumbleweed out on the prairie, rolling along with the wind, coming to rest temporary, and rolling along once again. And my younger days were spent chasing the waves of women, cowboys and booze, running the highways, fighting life my way, knowing I'd most likely lose, playing those late nights in bar rooms, chasing tequila with beer, knowing the words of those sad songs are echoes of my biggest fears. And I never tried to reason why or figure the way that I am. Never counted the cost of all that I've lost since the day my journey began. There's an old lone gray wolf in the mirror, looking back on the places he's been. And the road up ahead ain't no clearer than the one he was on way back then. There's an old lone gray wolf in the mirror, looking back on the road where he's been, knowing the time's getting nearer, with all of my running will end. With all of my running will end. So I got this tune off of a John Denver album years ago, not even knowing it was John Prine, until I read the back of the album cover where he gave props for it. He actually did a couple of John Prine tunes. And I learned a few more, but this has always been my favorite one. It was redone by, I guess, Bonnie Raitt some years ago too. I am a woman named after my mother. My old man is another. My child is grown old. If dreams were lightning and thunder were desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was younger, I had me a cowboy. There weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time. No matter how I tried, the years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Flies in the kitchen, I can hear my neck buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. So as I said earlier, big Steve Earle fan. Used to play a lot of his stuff back in the day when he was coming up. A couple of them have stuck with me. That you can do around town. You drive down to the lake and then you turn back around. You go to school and you learn to read and write, so you can walk into the county bank and sign away your life. I work in a filling station on the interstate, pumping gasoline into them out-of-state plates. They ask me how far into Memphis, son, and where's the nearest beer. They don't even know that there's a town around here. Someday I'm finally gonna let go. Went to college 'cause he played football. I'm still hanging around 'cause I'm a little bit small. I got a 67 Chevy, she's low and sleek and black. Someday I'll put her on that interstate and never look back. Someday I'm finally gonna let go, 'cause I know there's a better way. I wanna know what's over that rainbow. I wanna get out of here someday. I wanna get out of here someday. Someday. Someday.
All right, so we have with us today Mr. Lance Key. All right, Lance, so, yeah, hey, man. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Born and raised in Louisiana most of my life. Now I'm about even with days in Carolina, so I guess I'm evenly distributed between Louisiana and Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so how long you been here now?
I moved here in 93 permanently. I'd been here before, but
Yeah.
permanently I got out of the Navy in 93 and
Been here ever since.
been here ever since.
Yeah. So tell me about how you got into music and all that kind of good stuff.
I blame my father, actually. Yeah, I started learning how to sing. I tell everybody I'm not really a guitar player. I'm a vocalist who found a guitar by accident. But growing up, learning harmonies next to singing with my daddy in church. Pop was a member of a quartet in high school, and he sang all his life.
Oh, okay.
Later on, around, I guess, probably 12 years old, 11, 12 years old, I caught rheumatic fever.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, couldn't go to school, couldn't do anything I wanted outside. The doctor said I had to stay in the house and take all these medicines. And Christmas came around about the middle of that sickness, and I was telling Pop all these things to tell Santa that I wanted for Christmas, and they were all things that were pretty much going to require me being outside. He knew that wasn't going to happen for about a year.
Yeah.
So at the time, he worked for Sears, and he bought me my first little Sears special guitar.
Oh, man.
And that came with a Mel Bay Learner's 45 and chord chart.
Yeah.
And I just had nothing else to do, so that's what I worked on every day. That, and I did some artwork, so I was painting and doing all that too. But the music stayed with me, and he had told me that if I would get better, he would buy me a better guitar.
Yeah.
And about a year later, he came over from the neighbor's house. I was playing on the back porch, and he said, "Well, I thought I came over to turn the radio off. I didn't know you were playing," and I just kind of laughed. So that Christmas, I got my first major guitar, which was a Ventura 12-string.
Wow, big 12,
man. I fell in love with it.
Oh, no doubt, man.
It's floating around somewhere. One of my old friends that I used to play in a high school band with it ended up with it. And I have no idea where it's at now, but I think he said his brother has it. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, things get passed around. So, but I've kept it up all my life playing. I actually did a couple of the original Star Search contests back in the day.
Oh yeah, I
in
remember
the late
those,
70s, early 80s, when they actually did them on stage. They didn't do them
in front
TV.
Of a wasn't on a camera. Wasn't in front of a camera.
You actually had to go out on stage in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So did pretty good on a couple of those. One of them landed me a recording session in Nashville, but it never amounted to much. I did move to Nashville for a year or so, and I was kind of disappointed in the music scene, so I kind of decided to take the music wherever I was at.
Yeah.
So I kept up with it. I had to carry a guitar with me on the ship for like 6 years in the Navy, and I like to say I played all around the world.
Yeah. Well, you probably did. I mean,
I had several gigs that I played in bars in countries that I won't remember, but it was fun. And then I moved here, and honestly, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a good musician in Alamance County. This place is covered up with them, and I've just never felt the need to try to go anywhere else. I played with a bluegrass band for 10 or 12 years called Rough Cut, and then we kind of split up. We get together every now and then and play, but the musicians I've met in this county, I mean, well, hell, you know them all, but I mean...
but the folks that watch this don't know them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... It is so hard to believe that there are so many musicians and different types of music.
Oh, yeah, it's
in
everything.
Alamance County. You ain't got to go nowhere. If you want to play music, this is a place to do it.
I'm telling you. I mean, like you say, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a musician.
Yeah. So I've just kind of stayed with it. I want to do some more writing. Like I did the one tune on here that's an original. I've got maybe 2 or 3 more. I just don't know that I think that much about them. I need a little feedback on them from professionals and from people that actually know about writing.
Yeah.
I've heard so many different things from people, so I try to get somewhere with that.
Yeah.
Now that I'm officially retired.
Yeah.
I told my girlfriend we're vacay professionals now, so.
Absolutely.
Just kind of enjoying life.
Yeah, man.
I'd like to sit back and do a little more writing, learn a few more songs, and work. As long as I can keep playing, I'm good.
Yeah. So, one of the reasons why I'm doing this is so everybody can find all of this talent in Alamance County. So, have you got a Facebook page, website, or any of that kind of good stuff?
I do have a Facebook page now. I'm trying to work on a website. I know this guy that said he'd help me, but I hadn't been able to get up with him lately. So maybe this guy will help me now. Actually, my Facebook page is Lance, just another musician.
All righty.
Because And you can find me on Facebook. I keep a few. All my gigs are on there.
Right.
You can also find my personal page, which is just Lance Key on Facebook.
Yeah.
Either one of them, I post my gigs to. I post where I'm playing and when it's coming. And I do a lot of benefits, and we like to put those on the pages too and get
Absolutely.
everybody
Yeah.
to come out, because normally the benefits include a half a dozen bands or musicians.
Oh, at least, yeah.
So,
And, those are great nights for music.
they are.
I mean,
you can see who you want to see and not see who you don't want to see.
Yep.
And, just enjoy your day and usually contribute something to the thing too. So I've been fortunate enough to run into enough people that I've met that have been able to turn me on to another gig somewhere just from these benefits and all.
So have you got any place regular that you play, or?
I play at Smokies fairly regularly here in Burlington. I also play at Clay Street, which I'm playing there Saturday night, Clay Street in Mebane.
Yeah.
I play there fairly regularly. Wendy's been a wonderful person to me over the years. She was the first one that let our bluegrass group adorn her bar.
Okay.
And I've kept playing only there in Mebane ever since. I've picked up a couple of other places I should start. I'm starting to branch out a little more, get towards Greensboro maybe, try to pick up a Durham or Raleigh gig. Get me a little out of town, since I don't have to worry about going to work in the morning anymore.
Yeah, that kind of helps too. That kind of helps. So is there anything that I haven't asked you that you want people to know about your music?
I get a lot of people that say, "Why don't you play this? Why don't you play that?" And I try to honestly tell them, I have played my music that I play now since the 70s and 80s. And I play music that I love to
That's
play.
That's the 1970s and 1980s.
Yeah. Yeah, we hadn't got there yet. I play a lot of the things I love. Now, I do, every once in a while, somebody will ask me, "Hey, do you do this song?" And I've forgotten so many songs that aren't on my set list. And I'll say, "Yeah, I know one by that guy," or so, and I'll do them. But it's just a matter of really enjoying the music. I don't play pop hits that much. I don't play things for the masses. I play good quality, well-written tunes. Little Chris Stapleton, like a little CCR, the Eagles. Yeah. John Denver was a huge influence in my younger days, and I thought he was such a great writer and entertainer, even on stage.
Yeah.
Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Steve Earle.
All them no-name fellas.
Yeah, all those no-name fellas. The Townes Van Zandt thing started creeping in. I started learning a lot of the Oklahoma tunes, Turnpike Troubadours, people like that that really have what I consider quality recordings out there. So.
Yeah, they have meaning to you, and
yeah. And I'll play dance tunes. So I do play Copperhead Road. I know they like to dance to that sometimes. That works out sometimes for me.
So, any other way to contact you? Email or Facebook? Or?
Email is key.lance@yahoo.com. I have a phone number that I use for my business. That is 336-684-4332.
Cool.
You guys can contact me on that phone if you need to. You can find me on my email. And you can find me on my Facebook page. And I'm starting to branch out a little more with that, like I said. Hopefully, this will be the year I get that
website going and all that.
Yeah.
All righty.
Like I said, I know a smart guy. He knows how to do all that. He just hadn't let me in the door yet. So.
Well, never mind. We won't go there. Anything else that I need to ask you?
No, you guys just come see me. If you check out my sites and you find out where I'm playing, won't be playing the next couple of weeks. I'm heading for Louisiana to visit my daddy, who'll be 92. So I have to go see him. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks, and I'll start back to playing at Smokies on the 15th of August. So got a couple of gigs coming either this weekend or when I get back, and y'all come see me.
All righty, man. And with that, I think we're done, man. Good job. Appreciate it.
Max.
All righty, man.